Hey guys, Kalltorak here. This is an introduction to Thorns. Thorns is the take damage to deal damage build. It's the ultimate form of stop hitting yourself.
This is a fun thing, this is a fun thing. Here we go, boys. GG. See ya, boy.
To get started, you'll want to find some gear with Thorns damage. You can primarily find Thorns damage on belts, shields, and body armor. Once your character has Thorns damage, when an enemy melee strikes you, you deal your Thorns damage back at them. When you combine it with the effects of Crown of the Pale King, all hits you take will reflect Thorns damage, not just melee strikes. Thorns does not just reflect damage. GGG has put a lot of effort into making this silly reflect playstyle a viable endgame build. Through the support gems Thorn Barbs and Thorn Burst, you can turn any melee attack skill into a weapon of Thorns. After reflecting Thorns damage, Thorn Barbs and Bursts make your next several melee attacks deal additional damage based off your Thorns. This enables you to play Thorns any way you want. I've successfully done Thorns builds with spears, maces, quarterstaffs, and palm skills. My favorite choices are Bone Shatter and Shield Charge for maces, Shattering Palm for unarmed skills and quarterstaffs, and Rake and Rapid Assault for spears. Another way GGG has made Thorns easier to access is through the Spirit Gem Scavenge Plating. When you break armor, you gain a stack of Scavenge Plating, which gives you some Thorns damage. Despite being nerfed in the early game, Scavenge Plating is more than enough to help with the early game lack of Thorns gear. As long as you're breaking armor and maintaining stacks of Scavenge Plating, that is. Warning, even with this, Thorns as of right now is not solo self-found friendly. As you can tell, Thorns gear is required to play this style. A large portion of your damage is coming from Thorns stats on gear. There are also many Thorns uniques that can help out with your journey. While Thorns is an absolute blast, it will require some trading. So keep your eyes on these level brackets. Your Thorns damage doubles at each of these levels. You will want to replace your gear as soon as you hit these points. Now, if you are leveling Thorns with your second character, just make sure you have Thorns gear for every level bracket and you will have an insanely fun and easy time leveling. For those league starting Thorns, until you have a full set of Thorns gear, with both Thorns Burst and Thorns Barbs in your preferred skills, you won't experience the full power of Thorns. Expect for the majority of Act 1 to be playing not so much Thorns while you acquire gear. Do not expect Thorns to come fully online until sometime in Act 2. For Ascendancy, I'm going to be recommending 3. The passive tree is where we get a large amount of our power for Thorns. This makes Titan arguably the best endgame Ascendancy for Thorns. Their extra life, extra armor, and most importantly, the 50% boost to small passives makes Thorns incredibly appealing for this Ascendancy. Witch Hunter, though, is my personal favorite choice for Thorns. Witch Hunter's concentration and the potential of weapon swapping is amazing in this patch, and Sorcery Ward is surprisingly one of the better defenses for Thorns. Lastly, and my personal choice for league starting is Warbringer. The biggest pain point for Thorns is maintaining stacks of Scavenge Plating. Warbringer's anvil weight makes this a non-issue. This is the only way to get your Thorns damage to break armor itself. For other Ascendancies, you have to use armor breaker skills like Resonating Shield, Armor Breaker, or the support gem Splinter, but Warbringers don't have to do that. Warbringer removes a lot of the friction of Thorns, and since a lot of you will be trying Thorns for the first time, then that is what I will be playing. So anyone following along can have the smoothest journey possible. If you are wanting to follow along with my Warbringer Thorns League start, I'll have a Mobile Licks guide out soon. But whether you are league starting or visiting Thorns deeper into the league, just know you are going to have a silly goose time. Best of luck Thorning in the Third Edict.